What's going on, guys? It's your boy Highly Matt coming at you today with another Genshin Impact video. Today I'm going to show you guys my build for Fischl, the artifacts that I have, the weapons, etc., and explain to you guys how I could improve it to maximize on her damage. Now, if you guys have seen my live streams, you'll know that Fischl's really strong. I pretty much use her as support in every team. Uh, my Fischl hits about 5.6k damage when summoning Oz, and then Oz hits over 3k damage every single time he shoots. And yeah, I'm just going to show you how I would, achieve that and what I think I could do to make that, increase that damage more. So first off, we'll look at her weapon. We've got the Stringless. This just increases her elemental damage, her elemental skill and her elemental burst damage by 24%. If we could get some refines for that, they would go up by 6% every time, with a max buff of, I think, 48%, which would be really crazy. But this is a gacha weapon, so the chances of me getting this to max refinement are pretty low, but this is a very powerful weapon. Other weapons that you could use, let's have a look. The Favonius Warbow. But if you were going to use this, you'd want to spec into crit rate just to, get this proc more, and then obviously it makes her Q come up much faster, her ultimate. For artifacts, I've actually gone a very non-traditional route. What a lot of people I see doing is going 4-piece Thundering Fury, which is great if you're combining her with lots of other elemental characters like Sucrose or Zhangling or Jinquei, etc., etc. But I've actually not done that. I've gone for 2-piece Gambler because this gives her elemental skill damage an additional 20%. This just boosts Oz by 20%, whether you're using E or Q, which is really nice. And Thundering Fury just for that electro damage bonus. So for artifacts, we've got attack percent, electro damage bonus. Now, obviously, if I could get this in a 5-star, that would be ideal. Thundering Crown, again, attack percent. And then we've got Gambler's Feather. Again, I've got a 5-star piece waiting to replace this feather. However, I want to get one of either these attack percent pieces as Gamblers. Now, the reason I want to do that is because the feather at 5-star max, as you'll see over here, maxes out at 311 attack. At 4-star, it's 232. And that's actually much higher than what you get from attack percent. So this isn't total attack percent, this is just base for the character and the weapon. So for me to hit a point where this would be more worth than having a 5-star feather is around about level 90 or level 80 with like a 5-star weapon. But there are no 5-star weapons that give me the same buff as the Stringless or a similar buff to the Stringless. Therefore, if this was 5-star, which I have ready, I'm just waiting on the Gambler's pieces, would be more optimal than maybe one of these being a 5-star piece. However, the electro damage bonus would have to be a 5-star piece to maximize on damage, because electro damage bonus and not attack bonus. And seeing as Oz and her Q hit electro damage, that's actually a huge buff. And the feather, again, I'm not too worried about HP. This isn't even max. And yeah, what I want to be looking for on these sub-rolls is energy recharge, crit rate, crit damage, attack percent. So hopefully we can, roll some more of these with better procs. So we've got HP and death percent on this, which is kind of bad. So getting better sub-rolls would definitely be a huge bonus. I was very fortunate during the Venti banner to achieve max Constellation, which definitely helps, especially her last Constellation, increasing how long Oz is on the field and how much damage he deals, and so on and so forth. And again, with the talents, as you'll see, I've not really invested much in her bow, like her standard just attack, because I don't really use it. She's my support character. So I've doubled down on Knight Rider, This just increases the amount of damage that Oz does and how much damage that I do when summoning Oz. And then again, also Midnight Phantasmagoria. However, when you use this and Oz is summoned to the field after you've turned into the Raven and you turn back, Oz is summoned to the field. That the damage that Oz does after using this is actually based off your Knight Rider talent and not the Q talent. The only damage that is increased with Q, leveling up this talent, is the Thundering Fury damage, the Falling Thunder damage. I would increase this higher, but I'm waiting on materials from the weekly bosses, and they can be kind of a pain. And yeah, that's my Fischl. Like I said, just a couple of little changes to our artifacts, be it making this a 5-star, making this a 5-star, and making one of these 2 pieces that are 5-star gamblers would be pretty much the only way I could think of increasing my damage, as well as drawing more stringless from the gacha, but seeing as I'm not a pay-to-win player, that's very unlikely for me. That's all I have for today. So thank you everyone who has stuck with me to this far. If this was helpful to you in any way, if you consider using this build, do let me know down in the comments. And if it was super helpful, please do drop a like and subscribe. I'm trying to be more active on YouTube, and you can always catch me on Twitter. My social links are down below. Love and peace.